What's up, everybody? It is AM. I just went and switched it back. Good. I'm so glad you caught that, Brian. I'd been on here just talking to myself on New Year's Day. That's some funny shit right there. Happy New Year, everyone. What is up? Still trying to get this thing set up. You know me, I'm last second. I'm over here editing other videos. So, let's see. Oh, man. It's already having New Year's Day problems. Let's see. All right. Good morning, John Doe Juggalo. Here, let's get the comments so everybody can be up here. We are only about 18 minutes until the Vinegar Syndrome subscriber week sale goes live. Let's go ahead and get that up here. So we are going to cover this. It does look like a VSU of Tank Girl. And I don't hate that. And we'll get into it more. I'm not going to go real long today. I'm going to cover this for about an hour. It's New Year's Day. And I have a huge video coming out later this afternoon. Something I have never done before. And then, of course, tomorrow night is the huge AVA Pop Culture Movie Awards. And when I say huge, y'all, I'm going black tie, everything. This thing is massive. So make sure you tune in. We'll do that as a premiere tomorrow night. So I got a lot of stuff to work on. So we're going to cover this for about an hour. Tank Girl, listen, I don't hate it because it hasn't been on 4K yet. But the problem I have here is VSUs are supposed to be the prestige title for Vinegar Syndrome. You're only doing like 4 of them a year, and they're supposed to be the biggest titles out there. They're supposed to knock everybody's socks off with packaging and everything else. And you're going to release a film that has just been recently released multiple times in just massive package sets, just over the top package sets from Umbrella and I think Radiance and Eureka, or like you have these all over the place just recently. Now this is a 4K, those are Blu-rays, but that's going to be the only leg up. And if that's one of your 4 biggest titles of the year, I don't know about that. Good evening across the, yeah, you're way ahead over there. John Doe is excited for it, but like I'm fine with it, but for all those reasons I just pointed out, I don't like it. Because all those other Blu-rays are like 4K scans that are out there that are available. There's just so much of it available, and the only leg up that you can get is the 4K. That's about the only leg up that you can get. I don't know. There's so many damn titles. I'm just so tired of all the re-releases, y'all. There's so many titles that are not getting paid attention to, and yet we'll get Tank Girl now from a 4th place in like a year's time. Meanwhile, there's no Iron Eagle. There's no Big Trouble in Little Chinatown. There's no Commando. There's no Tango and Cash. There's no Over the Top in the United States. Like there's so many things that you could go after. There's no Fire in the Sky. There's no Stargate. There's no all this stuff. But hey, we're going to get Tank Girl for the 4th time. And I'm a subscriber, and I'm about to resubscribe right now. So you know, Happy New Year. Yeah, I mean I think I have about 10 titles from my thing last year that I'm gonna get rid of. It fits the line. It fits the line, but again, like so does Iron Eagle. So does Big Trouble in Little China. So does Over the Top. So hell, there's a lot that does that could be new ground. I like showgirl. Like I think that they need to get back to the level of Roadhouse, Showgirls, Beastmaster, Cloak and Dagger. I think the Golden Child was a move back to that direction. Yeah, there's already Tank Girl. Like this for Vinegar Syndrome, for your top of the line biggest deal to be something other people have already done. I just I don't know. Why so Bluetooth in the house? Happy New Year, man. Listen, as a subscriber and someone who's going to resubscribe, I hope they have a better year too. Same thing, William. Hope everybody's doing Happy New Year, Jay Van Gool. Donnie Deadite, what's up? I guess it's going to be Tank Girl, man. You had to watch Tank Girl because you couldn't get in the Bad Boys. Well, I mean, whether or not that, then that's on them. Like if they had it before everyone else, maybe don't put waste your time on putting out Mac and Me and Garbage Pail Kids. Get Tank Girl out there. If you know other people have it. I mean, I'm going to get it because of VSU, and I'll get them all. But there you go. I got my Bulldogs today. Yeah, No American Reunion 4K. There's all kinds of stuff. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's Andy Sidaris films like Hard Ticket to Hawaii that could fit that haven't been brought anywhere. That's what it looks like it's gonna be. Yes, those would be great VSUs. Tango and Cash, Stargate. Yeah, she's so annoying in what's the baseball movie? I just blanked on the baseball movie. She's the little bratty sister. That would be great. I am getting it. I did order that. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, my friend. Yeah, heads up to everybody who might want to subscribe on Vinegar Syndrome. They're going to limit it to 2,000 subs from now on. And like me, who's going to renew, I get first line treatment. So there's going to be shrinking down the subscriber pool. I think MVD and others are going to get all the ghoulie stuff. Roadhouse is the best. Roadhouse, Beastmaster, Showgirls, Cloak and Dagger, and Golden Child are the top 5 in my opinion, and then Southern Comfort, and then the rest are. Oh, what are my favorite movies of last year? I'm going to do that during the AVA Pop Culture Movie Awards tomorrow night. I've got 3 nominees, and so I can tell you some that I don't want to give it away because I'm working so hard on that video. But there's one surprise. There's one big surprise in there. Yeah, a good subscriber week would go a long way to improve in 2026. They need, beyond the VSU, they need some really good just regular Vinegar Syndrome titles. They fell into a trap last year of so many just late, like, Argento titles and stuff like that. You need a big subscriber week, and like Deranged ain't it. Like, that's not staying in my collection. I'm going to tell you guys right now, and I don't know if this is all of them, but these are going to be up for sale probably as just a stack. I'm just going to sell them all. Devil Doll, Deranged, The Curse of Joel Delaney, or The Possession of Joel Delaney, The Card Player, Devil Doll, White Cannibal Queen, Devil Fetus. These I'm definitely not keeping. I watched The Card Player. I streamed some of it, so I couldn't get past a few minutes of it. So I never even opened this. So I'm probably just gonna sell my Vinegar Syndrome stuff as a stack and be like $100, whatever it is, the stack. The Keep is incredible. I love The Keep. As a matter of fact, the video later today, you guys, is unlike anything else I've ever done. It's on cinematography. It's the first one of many of these videos, if it's coming. And I'm going to show you guys that quote-unquote cinephiles and the artists are wrong. I'm going to show you side by side some of the recognized greatest films in history, cinematography, right next to films like The Keep and Halloween or The Fog. Similar cinematography, maybe done even better. And it's going to be through a music montage. They're going to have an introduction. I'm going to explain everything. There's going to be graphics, and you're going to see it. And trust me, The Keep will be on there because it has one of the most impossible pullback shots that's like a minute and 19 seconds long pullback that you will ever see in cinema history, period. I can't recommend The Keep enough. Happy New Year. I mean, yeah, I'm committed to 2 of every VSU. So I've still got to get Mac and Me. Yeah. Second one. I've got sorry, B MAGA, if you're on here or you see this later. He gave me the money to buy the first one. I'm going to get the second one. I'm waiting on it to go on sale. I got to get the second one of those, the second Garbage Pail Kids. I think I have 2 of everything else already. Oh, no, still got to get a second Daryl, which is also painful. Yeah, the cinematograph, or as Ken at Mid-Level Media, I passed you before midnight last night on subscribers. So this is your new hub of physical media on YouTube. I'm just kidding. I do most of my physical media now on my Patreon. I just got to give him some crap. I do not, and cinematograph, to get back to that point real quick, because we're about 5-6 minutes away here. Cinematograph, I'm just going to say, and I don't care if he watches this or anything else, Justin LaLiberty needs to be stripped of his power to unilaterally pick titles for cinematograph or to have influence on any other titles, because he doesn't know what he's doing. He's not in touch with what those lines are supposed to. If they want to just give him cinematograph and let that be his sandbox to play in, whatever. But throwing darts as to what's 4K and what's not based on what he thinks is going to sell and what isn't, picking titles that's got Drop Zone over here, Little Darlings over here, New Leaf over here, there's no coherence there. He needs no influence on anything else, because a lot of the Vinegar Syndrome lines have lost their way. The VSAs, Vinegar Syndrome Archives, me and Jason over at Movie Mass 4K, we've talked about this ad nauseum. That line has lost its way. It's supposed to be a line of stated goal of like stuff that you would have found in your mom and pop video rental stores and stuff like that. Like Vice Academy, like you know, stuff like that. Like they started out like kind of lost action. Like Drop Zone would have actually been a better VSU or a VSA than it would a cinematograph. Meanwhile, Kino is out here undercutting them on things like that. Like Kino's gonna do Stone Cold. Kino did all the like the Ninja 3 Domination. That is a VSA all the way. Instead, it's just become another Hong Kong like or Asian cinema line. Create an Asian cinema line. But that's you would not in the 80s have found all that Asian cinema in your mom and pop video rental store. We just didn't get foreign cinema like that. Now, I understand he wasn't alive to understand that, but I was. And that stuff's not there. So they've lost their way on that and they need to find it again. Like just my little rant there. He's got too much influence and he is not connected. Oh yeah, those would be huge. Showgirls is underrated. I'm a huge Verhoeven fan. I did a whole video on that. Oh, physics, you're gonna subscribe. I listen. It's so much fun. Listen, it is fun. Like you're buying a year's worth of fun too. So it's an experience. Yeah, me either. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get it, but I just wish there was more. I wish we'd break some new ground. Listen, I don't think a lot of that footage actually exists anymore. Like if you watch the documentary that Imprint did, they were literally Michael Mann was cutting film. They were cutting film, literally old school cutting film out the back of the car on like throwing it into the trunk before they had to send it to the studios. So like they're I don't think it all exists anymore. Man, I think you're one of the few who don't like Beastmaster, William. Um but that's right. It helps you connect. You're 100% right. I did see that Ben-Hur 4K is announced. That reminds me, I am also working on the biggest list that you will ever see on my channel, which is the 100 greatest films of all time. And holy man, that's not an undertaking I would ever recommend. Yeah, that would be good. Yep, Mike, if Georgia takes care of their business, it's going to be Georgia versus Miami next week. I do some on my channel memberships too. It's there's a lot of drama to that and it kind of confuses the algorithm sometimes. Jeepers Creepers. I mean, I like the first one. Happy New Year. Glad you're on here, Mark. Yeah, make sure you hit the like button. That helps. I wish they would. I'd offer my opinion. I'm gonna be even more obnoxious. All right, we're down to 6 seconds. 2, 1. All right. Well, there's the worst kept secret in the world. Tank Girl. There it is. Yay, yay. There it is. There it is. All right. We'll come back to Tank Girl. That was not really a surprise. Oh, look. Jason, more Hong Kong cinema. What do you know? Ugh. I know Jason's probably excited about this, but y'all, I'm exhausted over all the Hong Kong and Asian cinema. Every boutique, every single one, every single month. It's like drinking through a damn fire hose with it. You talk about an oversaturated market. We're getting Phantom of the Opera. Which Phantom of the Opera is this?
You like that, don't you?
Well, I'm not sure what version this is. This is 1998 Phantom of the Opera. I don't know if I've seen this one. This is, oh God, we're starting out with more Argento. So they're just picking right up with where they left off. Man, I'm trying to look at it, y'all. It's like, it's hard to look at everything at once. So we got more Argento. Yay. They're going to release more movies this week. Today is not everything. So the 3 regular Vinegar Syndrome titles today. This, I'm going to be honest, y'all. This is not, you got more, everything's just picking right up where it's left off. You've got more Trauma here with this kind of artwork with Terra Firma. I believe that's Trauma, right? I hate that artwork. I don't know, man. Like, if I had never subscribed before, if I had never subscribed before, these 3 movies would not get me excited to subscribe because the VSU is not in it. Okay, you'll get the VSU for 50% off, but it's not in it. The best thing I see today is that beanie right there. So the rest of the week, you're going to get some more stuff. And there'll be some daily deals here today. But, and there's some partner deals, but none of those are included. Looks like tomorrow there's a new Iconoscope. The 3rd, there's a new Cinematograph. The 4th is one of their new Pink line, which is also going to probably be Hong Kong cinema. The 5th is another Iconoscope, and the 6th is a VSL. The 7th is another Cinematograph. Now, keep in mind, nothing past today. The only thing that is included if you subscribe, the only thing that is included from today, from this whole week, are these 3: Terra Firma, the Phantom of the Opera, and Hong Kong Cinema, or Made in Hong Kong Volume 2. That's it. That's what you're getting with your subscriber deal. Everything else you get a discount on, but that's it. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm gonna do it, but I am super disappointed. Like, you need like, for subscriber and Black Friday, okay? You need announcements to the level of not Black Friday a few weeks ago, but last year's, where you dropped out the Keep and Sliver and Looking for Mr. Goodbar and even Congo. That's solid. That is solid. I mean, Looking for Mr. Goodbar and the Keep are holy grails that had been lost. They've had nothing approaching that. They've had nothing approaching when they dropped out Roadhouse or Beastmaster, or like where what has happened? Like there's frustration in me because what has happened? Like who's picking these movies? It's like they're bigger now. They make more money now. They have more money to get other licenses now. And we're talking about in a year where they did Roadhouse, and at a time they were doing Roadhouse, Beastmaster, Showgirls, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, From Beyond, the Amityville Horror. Like, where did that stuff go? Where did that go? Like, that's what I don't understand. Where did that stuff go? Now it's like, here's some more Argento from the later years that even a lot of Argento fans don't like. Here is yet more Asian cinema, just like everybody else, more and more Asian cinema. And here's some more Trauma. And here is Tank Girl, that's not included in your subscription anyway, and we're the fourth one to put it out. Deathstalker would have fit their brand perfectly, but they're getting... I don't know what they're doing. I don't know right now. It does make it hard to be excited about subscribing. Let's see what the partner labels have put out today. There's not a single thing that I've heard of. Maybe some of you guys have. The Ghost Keeper. Let's see. I thought I just had seen some about this recently because it takes place at New Year's. That seems more like it should be a Vinegar Syndrome title right there. The Great Silence. I know that's Klaus Kinski, but I've never seen it. Although I could tell you that to me, this movie and the Ghost Keepers seem more intriguing than anything that Vinegar Syndrome just dropped. Yeah, Criterion doesn't do a ton of Hong Kong, but they do have a lot of Asian cinema just in their catalog proper. Oh, they're 100% doing it for cheaper licenses, but that makes no sense because they're one of the few boutiques that are super expanding. So, I don't know. Yeah, see, there's nobody that even seems interested. That's Why So Bluetooth, and he'll buy crap that I wouldn't, even as a filmmaker and a film teacher and everything else, that I'm like, I hadn't seen, and I wouldn't touch that crap. And Why So Bluetooth, he'll buy it, and even he's like, yeah, not for me, thanks. Yeah, when the partner labels are outshining your own line, not so great. Like, I'd be more interested in this film, because Klaus Kinski is crazy anyway, but I would be more interested in that film, and to be honest, Ghost Keeper is like a snowbound, like, horror film. I'd be down to check that out. I mean, we could have something along the level of Iced here. Or like Blood Tracks. I mean, that's, like that need to be in their own line. They do. They're going to have to, like, but what scares me, y'all, as someone who's a subscriber, is if this is what you're dangling as the honey to catch subscribers, um, that's not good. Barbarian Queen, stuff like that. Where is the stuff like that? Like they got beat out on the Barbarians, which has only been brought to Blu-ray. What about that? Like, what are we doing? Hey, nothing but wrestling. Happy New Year, Chase and chat. Love the channel. Look, oh yeah, the AVA Pop Culture Movie Awards tomorrow. Oh, my favorite channel. I appreciate that. Birthright looks like another Wendigo tale. A lot of people do the Wendigo stuff. Yeah, Phantom of the Opera. Like, I mean, this is just gonna be Argento's weird take on it. Why does he look like a half rat? Am I dreaming that, y'all, or does he look like half rat? That looks like half rat. It doesn't seem very good right now. Yeah, it's gonna be hard for me. It's harder and harder for me to pull the trigger. Oh yeah, so let's check out the daily deals. Jason, yes, especially for somebody like you and me, yes, because they go into like there's not for the movies, no, but for the documentaries and going in and showing how they do the restorations work and all that kind of stuff. That's a great deal. I would get it. Yeah, I'd get that. This 6-disc set, they take you through their headquarters, all that kind of stuff. So it's definitely worth it. See, here it is, Against the Grain. A feature-length documentary exploring home video studios and their efforts to recover and restore lost and forgotten genre films. That's pretty cool right there. It's better than any of the movies. Vinegar Syndrome has Vinegar Syndrome themselves. That's probably a good way to... The original eye patch wearing butt kicking movie babe, 1,000 copies. Got mine. Is that on the partners? What is that? Is that, or is that, are you talking about the re-release of, or is there like a re-release of Thriller or something? Oh, here. Oh, I see. Well, this is probably pretty interesting. That's like a documentary. I see that the still galleries have her centerfolds. Stellan Skarsgård's in here. Interesting. Down to 775 already. All right, let's go back over here to daily deals real quick. Street Trash they're giving away. Now it's just gonna be the standard. It's down to 13 bucks. Don't Go in the Woods, gonna be just the standard. Dog Tags, $17.99. I don't have that one. They got Possession of Joel Delaney already on sale. still over 2,000 left. And I'm pretty sure that was from subscriber week last year, which is sad. Let's see. Oh. Let's see here. Adam Rifkin Film Festival. The Sales Girls. Man. The daily sales deals are going to be... You can get the shirt that I'm wearing right here. Wow. They didn't put much on the daily sales. Homegrown Horrors. I mean, I dig those. I could recommend that. It's 3 movies for $36. And Last Picture Show. There's nothing else here I can personally recommend. I wouldn't wish this one on a broke dick dog. It's so slow. I did. I was talking about that one earlier. Like, that one looks interesting to me. That one looks interesting. I mean, I feel like that should be a Vinegar Syndrome proper label. Like, that should be a Vinegar Syndrome proper. That feels like it's going to be somewhere along the lines of Blood Tracks or something. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's a 4K. It's like it's just blue. Yep, Blu-ray. Blu-ray only. Shopping based on my scrolling. Hey, Tess. Yeah, I don't know why it's not a 4K. Yes, I actually have that one, Becca. Yeah. What's down to... What are you talking about, Jason? What is sold that much that fast? Oh, down. Oh, you're asking me what's down the Christina Lindbergh documentary thing. They only had 1,000. Man, this is just lackluster overall. Here's the subscription. Code for renewal. I get a $100 coupon. Let's see. Let's see what they... Let's see if they give us any possible hints right here. 2026, they say, well, 2026 is going to blow 2025 out of the water. Well, that will not be hard. We're starting the year with a devilishly delectable January. No. Made in Hong Kong. Let's see. That's what they're talking about here. More trauma. Phantom of the Opera. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. Well, holy hell. It says in February, will yield the disc debut of what is easily amongst the craziest 80s horror movies, period, with Demon Warp on 4K. Oh Lord, they're going to have some more Forgotten Jolly in February. April will have Lady in White. On 4K in all 3 of its released versions. There will be another Made in Hong Kong, and there will be a Shaw Scares and beyond, plus slashers on 4K, 80s horror classics and rarities, and another show-stopping Black Friday. Man. And it costs, let's see. Let's break it down right here real quick. What is the best collection to buy, as in variety-wise? You mean from a boutique? Scream Factory is going to have most stuff that you recognize. So, like, as far as libraries go, Scream Factory, Arrow, Criterion, and then Kino. Some people like Kino more than I like Kino. Kino drops off for me fast, but I think Scream Factory, if you grew up watching 80s and 90s, early 2000s movies, Scream Factory and Arrow are the best for you. If you're more lean into cinephile, then of course Criterion has a great library. I would love to. This isn't enticing. Yeah. Yeah, partner releases are selling way faster than Vinegar Syndrome stuff. Listen, I will spoil one thing for my award show. When I nominate the top 3 boutiques of the year, Vinegar Syndrome ain't in it. The Gerard Butler one is better. Do you know, as I went back to evaluate this, and we'll jump back over here in a minute, for my award show, I think Vinegar Syndrome Scream Factory had a better year, Scream Factory Shout Studios, than anyone's given them credit for. Because they launched the Hong Kong cinema line with like the hard boiled and all that stuff. They did that. But they also had 2 volumes of the Blaxploitation classics. They also brought like some Robert Zemeckis, like What Lies Beneath. They brought End of Days. They brought Werner Herzog's Nosferatu. They got your Night of the Creeps out there. They got they brought you a lot of Oliver Stone. Like you got Alexander. You got Leaving Las Vegas. You've got a much bigger year for Scream Factory Shout Studios than I think people are remembering or giving them credit for. Okay, now I don't do that. Like Lionsgate Limited, yeah, they had a bet, but like for me, Lionsgate Limited is a studio. Yes, they made a boutique arm, but they're a studio. I see a lot of people compare like I'll see countdown, I'll see like rankings of who did what for a year, and it's like here's Warner Brothers right next to Arrow Video. Well, that's not fair. That's not fair. So I don't put studio. I have studio of the year and boutique of the year. Studios have access to their entire catalogs, and they don't have to pay anybody else for them. They don't have to get approval to have them, anything else, and they have a lot more money. So fighting them against Screen Factory or Arrow is not fair, in my opinion, because those companies are at the mercy of what they can get from those studios to license. And then they have to restore it and do it on their own, and they can't do it to the same volume. So I never compare those two. So Lionsgate has to go up against Warner Brothers, in my opinion, and against Sony, Disney, stuff like that. I think Scream Factory could have a huge 2026. I do. I think their 2025 is better, I'm telling you, than people think. Is Terra Firmer? So I'm going to jump back over there in just a second. I agree, Huck. Raised shipping too, huh? Well, I mean, Scream and Shout are the same, so it's the same company. So you're also like getting things like Ace Ventura, Far and Away, Born on the 4th of July, Scent of a Woman, Red Dawn, K-19. They're still going to do the Scream Shout, do things like that too. And that's more this year. Like they had Born on the 4th of July came out this year. Ace Ventura came out this year. Let's see. You had things like Monkey Shines came out this year. It's really good. Humanoids from the Deep, all that kind of stuff. Which may be the best 4K restoration of the year. It's right there close. Humanoids from the Deep. So I'm just telling you, Scream Factory had people get pissed because they re-release stuff in steelbooks to help keep to get new customers in, people who miss the slipcover, people who like steelbooks, and to keep licenses active. People get mad about that, but they forget the amount of stuff that they put out. Oh, I got a $4.99 super chat. Thank you from Latchkey Media. Said, been a while since it could make a live. Happy 2026. Hope you're well. Well, I'm still fighting the rest of the flu that I got for Christmas, but I'm doing much better. Thank you. I mean, Scream Factory already announced Day of the Dead. You already got Day of the Dead and Devil's Advocate coming. That's a huge way to start out. Flicks and Pixels. If you were wowed by Tank Girl, line in the subscription page. Yes, thank you. That's what I'm saying too. Like, and the VSU it's not even included in the subscription, which I think is bullshit. The VSUs should be included in the subscription. Or if you don't want to do that, then have a tiered membership where the bottom tier just gets the standard Vinegar Syndrome releases. The middle tier gets the Vinegar Syndrome releases and like the VSLs and VSAs. And then the top tier gets everything. Have a tiered one. But I think it should, if Vinegar Syndrome puts it out, it should be included. Yes, shipping a 33% increase. 88 Films had a great year. They may have a nomination in my 4K of the year on my award show. Oh, does it? I wish I had a bull moose around. Yeah, Kino had some great ones last year, but they're not restored. They're almost restoring nothing. You're just getting whatever quality exists in the negative. Well, I've been trying to lose some weight, so that's a good thing. I'm trying to. I mean, I was like 300 pounds when I played football, like 280 when I did powerlifting and stuff, and 260 about a year and a half ago, 262. And I'm like, I don't know, around 242 or so right now. Yeah, Second Sight is amongst my most disappointing of last year. Vinegar Syndrome and Second Sight. Second Sight had a lot of re-releases. They had a shady business practice on something, and they just did a whole lot of re-releases. Debbie Does Dallas 1 and 2. Did they have Debbie Does Dallas 1? I've seen some people say that. I can't get on board with the Umbrella thing because I think the majority of their stuff is rebringing. Now they have some. I mean, I know some of you people like The Fall, and there's some stuff like that. But for the most part, most of their stuff is bringing Blu-rays again in Blu-ray format in big packaging. And a lot of times, even their big 4Ks already have 4Ks. Like everybody got beside themselves over Daybreakers. It had a 4K forever in the US. So Umbrella doesn't blind me with their packaging. I hope they have a big one. That's one that I want to get, but if it goes, it goes. Because at this point, I was 100% going to do a subscription again, and I'm a little irritated right now. So I don't. I mean, I probably will, and continue to do the openings on the channel and do with the 4K reviews on my Patreon throughout the year. So I look at it as an investment like that, but I'm not thrilled. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Yes, there's always order stacking for Vinegar Syndrome in a situation like this. Okay, let's see. Let's look over here. Let's kind of break this down month by month. So, um, Demon Warp is a crazy movie, y'all. That's a crazy movie. That'll be fun. We've got in February. We've got an early '90s erotic murder thriller, uncensored. I have no idea what that could be. March, there'll be 3 VS titles. Another Forgotten Jolly, and 2 other trashy treats, all in Blu-ray debuts in the box set. There'll be an ultra gory 80s Italian horror shocker, and a gory 90s slasher with 4K debuts. In April, Lady in White, all 3 versions. Now, is that the are we talking that Halloween season movie there? Is that what we're talking about? Because I know people have been waiting on that one for a long time. Well, I did get a super chat, a $10 super chat. Nothing but wrestling with a $10 super chat says, looking forward to all my future content. If you could choose one from each decade, 70s, 80s, 90s, to be a future VSU release, which would you choose? Okay, if I could choose anything, 70s. I would have taken Amityville Horror, but they already did that. Let me think on the 70s. The 80s is a much clearer picture for me, because if I could pick anything that's out there, it would be Big Trouble in Little China. 90s. Let's see. Let me think about that. Oh, I'll tell you the 70s one. And you're going to kind of shake your head at it a little bit. It would be Pumping Iron, which is a docudrama with Arnold Schwarzenegger. That would be 1,000,000% be my 70s VSU. Incredible that would be. That would be my 70s. And then 90s, Me, actually have running lists of stuff over here. Um, let's see. You could go. Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. That'd be my 90s. If I could have one from each, be Pumping Iron, Big Trouble in Little China, Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. How about that? What do you people think of that? Those picks. Yeah, if I could pick one dream one from each decade. I would start there. What do you guys think of those picks? I'm curious what you think of those picks. Whoa, Joseph Vincent in the house, my man. Hello. Yes, a major disappointment on this drop. I'm gonna definitely get Tank Girl. Um, yeah, I'm telling you, if it wasn't for the VSU line, Garbage Pail Kids, maybe just because of the memories with my brother. Mac and Me, no way. Um, if it wasn't a VSU, I would never bought Daryl. If it wasn't a VSU, I'd never bought Six String Samurai. Yeah, I just said Daryl. Um, I Navy SEALs, I would have probably eventually got. I think it's a bit underrated. And Southern Comfort. Now, Southern Comfort's the other side. I'm a huge Walter Hill fan. I had never seen Southern Comfort. The VSU got me to buy that, and I friggin' love that movie. Congo again eventually, but I wouldn't have needed it on a VSU. But there Mac and Me, I would have never bought. Daryl, I would have never bought for sure. And the others, I would have waited till they were about gone. I will probably renew my subscription, but I'm going to be 100% honest with you right now. 100% honest. If I did not have the channel and I could not share it with you and bring you the content on Patreon as well, I would not renew. I would not. 100% honest. I'm doing it because it's content that I can share with you. It is fun now to get that box each month and to see what's dropping and to know you're getting it. That's fun. But if I wasn't doing that and sharing it with you and I had content to break down and be able to dive into these and stuff like that on my Patreon too, so content in both places, I would not do it. I wouldn't renew. 100% honest. It's not vaulted. It just hasn't been put out. But I mean, that's if I could pick anything. I'm not saying it's realistic. I'm just saying if I could pick anything. I'm going to get that too, but I've got to wait till I do the subscription so that I can get my discount on it. Now, they will add new stuff for sale each day, Becca. So each day is going to have new sale stuff. Vinegar Syndrome used to have top-notch artwork. They've got still great packaging, but their artwork has took a slide. I'd 1,000,000% be in line to see Criterion do Pumping Iron. And I know, like, now looking back at it, it may seem more like it's Criterion, but you have to remember that was an extreme cult hit. And to some extent, it still is. And Jason can vouch for this too, because we're both into bodybuilding and everything too, as well as filmmaking. But like, that was an extreme cult movie. That was like a extreme cult classic. Oh man, they could do, because Raw Iron is, listen, y'all, I 100% transparency, honesty. I have tried to contact everyone associated with that movie to buy the rights to put it on 4K. and I can't get any headway. I'm too deep into it at this point, and only doing 4 a year, that's not that hard to keep up with. Stay Hungry would be an incredible cinematograph. All right, so if anybody's never seen that movie, that is Arnold's official first big movie. You got nominated for Golden Globe for Newcomer of the Year. That's Bob Rafelson, who just came off doing Five Easy Pieces right before that, I believe. And you've got Sally Field, Nude Behind and All, and Jeff Bridges. It's a very artsy kind of weird movie, Gulf Coast, Alabama vibes. That would be a cinematograph perfection. It's either got to be like a cinematograph or it needs to be Criterion. Yeah, if you guys didn't know, Jason was a like serious legit bodybuilder, like way more than me. Like I'm just a big guy and I was a personal trainer. Jason was like a competitive bodybuilder. I was a competitive power lifter. It is. It is. Although like I'll wait on some of them that I don't think are going to sell fast. I'll wait and get them cheaper. The second copies. All right, let's look back over here real quick at the monthly stuff. So, Lady in White. I mean, I know a lot of people talk about it. If that's the one that I'm thinking of, that's going to be a sought after one. Then May, we got more Jalo coming. A studio made mystery slasher. That could be anything. Plus 2 hard hitting horror surprise releases, both in 4K. June, nothing. Partners Month. July, all horror made in Hong Kong. Another Hong Kong horror set. We got an 80s slasher in 4K and an early 90s horror in 4K. August, we have the 4K debut of a crazy Italian horror. Uncensored disc debut of yet another Hong Kong thriller. 4K Ultra HD debut of a horror sci-fi, an 80s unnerving horror sci-fi. September, Ultra HD double of classic 80s horror. Ultra HD debut of a weird, gory Italian horror. And a debut of a 70s eerie Hong Kong horror. October, a 4K debut of a 90s horror by a major director. Last time they said that, it was Argento. I'm sorry, I don't consider him a major director that anybody currently knows of. Disc debut of a Hammer rarity. Now that's probably going to look good. A 4K debut of horror Shaw Scares. Fuck. November, 4K of 2 debuts of 2 bloody slashers by genre icons with 2 equally insane surprise releases. Okay. We're like, okay. This is all stuff that will be included. Okay. Let's talk about this for a minute. So just bear with me for just a second. When I talk about too much Hong Kong cinema from everybody, because it's not just Vinegar Syndrome. Everybody's doing it every month. It is too much. It's too much. Here we go. This month, you're going to have a Made in Hong Kong. You got a Made in Hong Kong Volume 3. Okay. February, do you have any? Okay, it doesn't. February, we've got Italian horror. We'll get back to that in a minute. So you got Hong Kong box set in January. In March, do you have any? Let's see. You've got more. We're going to get back to Italian in a minute. None in March. April, let's see. Don't see that. May. Essentially, okay, none in May. And then here it comes. July, an all horror made in Hong Kong movie set. That's going to be the biggest release of their month. August, a Hong Kong thriller. September, a 70s Hong Kong horror. That's 4. Number 5, in October, you have a 4K. Where was it? Oh, you got the Shaw Scares with 3 movies. So that's actually 6, 7, 8, 9 movies. And then, okay, so you're going to have 9 movies this year, Hong Kong cinema. Keep in mind, they're closed 2 months for partners only. So it's out of 10 months. You're going to have 9 Asian cinema movies. That doesn't count what they're going to put out on their VSAs and VSLs. That's just in Vinegar Syndrome proper. Okay? There will almost assuredly be VSAs and VSLs of Hong Kong and Asian cinema. That's an overload. And then this year, they're going extremely heavy on Italian, it looks like, because you've already got Phantom of the Opera, Argento. You have the next month, you have a Forgotten Jolly set, and you have an 80s Italian horror slasher. Did I skip? No. Yeah, I skipped February. You have an 80s Italian horror 4K. That's 4. It's actually 6 if you count the 3 in the 1 package. May, you are going to have another Giallo, essentially Giallo in 4K. So that's 7. Looks like they take a reprieve in July. In August, you are going to have another 80s Italian horror. That's 8. In September, let's see, you're going to have another weird and gory 80s Italian horror. That's 9. In October, looks like maybe they take a respite from it in October. 10. So, look. You're talking about 19 Asian and Italian movies combined over the course of 10 months. And that doesn't count VSLs or VSAs or cinematograph. That's a lot, man. That's it, Jason. Shout is doing it right. They made their own separate Hong Kong cinema line, which you can choose to ignore if you want. If you're not interested, you can just ignore it. But Vinegar Syndrome is basically, he's right. It's 50% Hong Kong stuff. It's basically become 90% Hong Kong and Italian. And that's it. You know what? I am seriously reconsidering it. I'm reconsidering it. I'm not doing it today. I got to think about it. Because right now, the way I see it, this month I would only buy the VSU. So that's, let's say, $60 with shipping. Next month, let's say I even wanted them all next month. That's $200. That's $260. The next month, I can tell you I wouldn't be getting the Forgotten Jolly if it wasn't included. I wouldn't be getting the Italian Shocker. Maybe I'd get the 90 Slasher. So that'd be $40. So that's $300. I'd probably get Lady in White. That's $340. There's an 80s drive-in horror properly restored for the first time. I would probably... See, this is where they get you. Start adding that up. I've only got and I've only got. Well, let's take Tank Girl out of it because you got to buy those anyway. But at this point, I would have only gotten 6 movies over. Let's see, I would get Demon Warp. Let's just say for sure I would get Demon Warp, and I would get the '80s Drive-In movie and Lady in White. So that's $160 total. Let's say that those I'm getting for sure. And let's see. Down here you got 80s and 90s horrors. I'm probably going to get those, so I would probably get those. Just depends. But let's give a benefit of the doubt. And that puts you up to 260. The next month there is a 4K debut of an unnerving 80s horror sci-fi. I would probably get it. That puts you at 300. Down here, a classic early 80s horror. I would probably definitely get that. So that puts you at 340. Down here, we've got a 4K debut of an 80s horror. That's going to put you at 380. You've got a 4K debut of a 90s horror. That's going to put you at 420. And then down here, it says we got 4K debuts of 2 bloody classics by genre icons and 2 surprise releases. Let's say I get 3 of those, and that's 120. I mean, you're already at what, 540? You're at 540 to 600, and that doesn't count shipping that you would get for free. That's where the problem runs in too. That's it. There's only 2 that haven't been inundated with it. Greetings. Oh, that would be a great one. So I don't know, y'all. I have to really sit here when I get off here and I have to break it down and see. Now, there's also discounts on partner label stuff. And there's discounts on the VSU. Like I'd get the VSU for $35. How much is the VSU? The VSU is $46, so I would save $11 on it. How much do you guys say shipping was? And you get the discounts on like the cinematographs and stuff if you do want them. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm gonna have to sit here because if I legitimately think, because I'm gonna get it for like $900 renewed. I think. Let's see. What is the? Where is the price? So they've actually gone up. The subscription is $1,095. So it'll cost me $1,000. I thought it was gonna be $900 because I got a $100 coupon. So they went up. So it's $1,000. Let's see. I know you get a little metal card this year. Here's the little card you get. that you can use at conventions and stuff like that to get a discount. I don't know, y'all. I'm going to have to really sit and do the math on what I think. The card is pretty cool. It's going to have your name on it and everything else. The card is a panty dropper. You can't do that. You can only subscribe this month, this week, or in July. That's it. So you can't do that. It's just only now or later. Alfonso just renewed. He also got a $50 extra off for spending more than $500. So I think too, I also have, I'm going to pull this off for just a second to make sure my credit card info doesn't pop up. But I have almost 10,000 points in my VSMC. I'm going to share this right here. Let me put this back up here. So the Vinegar Syndrome members club here. Oh, shit. Tammy and the T-Rex lenticular cover for 2,000 points over here. Let's see. Iced, if you need that slip cover. They got a lot of slip. Oh, shit. There's Mausoleum. I think I need that one. Jason, it's the slip cover mother load over here. I think I need Mausoleum, and I know I need that Tammy and the T-Rex. But I think you can redeem it for $2 a point. So I could also have like another $100 off my renewal. But I don't. I will probably get the slip, that lenticular slip. I'll probably get. I got to get the movie. I've been holding off not getting the movie. Yeah, that's the best looking movie to me that has been announced today. I will probably renew. I probably will. Because if I think it's going to be, if I think the ones I know I would buy are going to be $600 anyway, and I'm only going to get, 12 or 15 of them for $600, or I could get 43 of them for $300 more. It just doesn't make sense to do that. So I probably will renew, but I really got to look at it. And I got to hurry up, I guess, because I want Ghost Keeper. But that's going to be an additional purchase. But it'll be like $17.99 instead of that full price. And I definitely getting that slipcover right there. $200 extra for international shipping. Yeah, that sucks. I can pretty much hear Risha in my head from the other room saying, just do it. Just do it. I haven't heard anything about a Paramount Scares 3 box, but I wish they would do them because I think they've been great. I got both of them. I think they're great and a great deal. Jason, do you have that Tammy and the T-Rex lenticular? Do you have that movie? It's not it's a fun movie. I got to get the 4K. I don't have it. I've been holding out because I don't have the slip. It's basically paying $20 for the slip right there. Yeah, I think I have. I got Bloodhook last year. Um, yeah, I got the Bloodhook. This movie is redonkulous, man. I got the Bloodhook, but I need to get the Tammy and the T Rex and Delirium. Did I ever get that? Um, Delirium. I have got to reorganize my Vinegar Syndrome stuff in like an order. Um, shit. Hold on, y'all. Damn, I don't see it. I thought I got that. Ah, here it is. Nope, I got it already. We need more movies like this, too, from Vinegar Syndrome. What happened to stuff like this? Everything doesn't have to be Asian cinema and Italian cinema. This movie is so much fun. Where are these movies? Oh shit, I didn't see Bloody New Year. This movie was just on my New Year's countdown list. It's coming for you, Becca. Yeah, I saw that. Delirium cover is great. Oh no. Yeah, I can get Tammy and the T-Rex, and I can get Mausoleum. I know I need I'm 99% sure I need Mausoleum. Yeah. I got to have Mausoleum. I got it right here with no slip. So, I'll be adding these to cart. They make you buy something. I think that's kind of crappy. You have to buy something in order to add it to your cart. Like you've already accrued your points. You should be able to get it no matter what. But let's see, they got any movies down here? I cannot recommend that movie in good conscience. But yeah, there we go. Oh, damn. Yeah, that's pretty lame. It's funny because you guys hear me talking. I have been called a simp for Vinegar Syndrome. It's so funny. I can do videos or lives and I can get called in the same thing. I can get called a fanboy and a simp, or a hater and a simp in the same time. And I'm like, no, I just tell you my honest thoughts. Man, Iced is one of the most fun I've had from a movie. Like, I don't know, man. What, Iced was 2024, Blood Tracks was 2024. See, $83. What'd you get, Jason? You got Gatekeeper and Hong Kong 1. It's $83. Does that count shipping? or no shipping. Vice Academy's high recommend. I'm gonna do the full in January. I'm doing the full review on my Patreon of all those. So $83. That's what I mean right there. So $83. You're already 10% to the cost of a subscription. Just about. Like that fast. That fast. Hello, people. New subscriber and follower. I love it, man. From Northern Ireland. I love it. A big physical media fan, collector. Happy 2026, everyone. I love it. Well, welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. One of us. One of us. I think, here's my other opinion on Vice Academy. If you see, you probably can't see it back there. It's right there. See it? Above my shoulder? Right there. I think Vinegar Syndrome needs more movies like that. I think they need to do the entire Fred Olin Ray library of scalps, evil tunes, Bikini Drive-In, all Fred Olin Ray stuff. And they need to do all of Andy Sidaris. These are perfect VSAs or even VSUs. Andy Sidaris, Hard Ticket to Hawaii, Savage Beach, Savage Beach 2, Return to Savage Beach. Shit, I'm forgetting some. But he's got a bunch. It's basically the boobs and guns type. I mean, hell, I think Buff Bagwell was in Return to Savage Beach, and Julia Strain and stuff like these are movies they need to do. And they should have not let Kino beat them to things like Ninja 3 Domination. It's not bad when you look at it as 4 films because you get 3 in the one box. But think about it. It's like $83. Again, you're almost at 10% to a subscription. And that's, you know. Yeah, you'd have still paid for that, but you'd have paid less. You'd have paid like $17, $17.99. You would not have gotten a discount on Made in Hong Kong, but it is included with the subscription. Made in Hong Kong, Phantom of the Opera, and Terra Firma are included with the subscription. So these would have already been in it. That would have already been in it. And then you would have got the other one for $17.99. Or it might have been $14.99. It's usually in that range. Yeah, subscribing comes out to about $82 a month. So there you go, Jason. Subscribing comes out to $82 a month. Oh, Made in Hong Kong 1. Yeah, you only get it from as long as you've been a subscriber back. So, I mean, forward. So, if you subscribe now, you don't necessarily get last year's stuff at the subscriber price, which is also kind of shitty. I got you. I got you. It might. It might. I agree. The way I justify that is with a channel, I can review those for other people, and then at the end of the year, I'm gonna get rid of them. Like, I don't keep stuff. I don't. Did I? If I think I'm never going to watch it again, I don't keep it. So I think these are all gone. What else was it? I'm on the fence with whether or not Bloodstained Italy is gone. Um, Yongari is gone. Now, see, here's the thing, though. On the flip side, now, see, I got to be honest. My channel made money off of it, so my channel covered more than covered the subscription. So, these are all gonna be gone. And here's the flip side of it. Here is the flip side of subscribing. This right here, I would have never bought if it wasn't in the subscription. And I loved the Seventh Curse. Okay. Also, would have never bought this if it wasn't included. And I cannot recommend Curse of the Devil enough. And Vampire's Night Orgy was good. Now, Demon Witch Child should be killed with fire. That's a hard, god awful. It shouldn't exist, and it's a crime against man and nature. But the other two, I loved, especially Curse of the Devil. I would not have bought them. So see, you can miss too, and by having the subscription being locked into it, you might find some stuff. And you know, I'm probably just gonna put these up for sale and be like $100 or whatever it is. And get that sweet, sweet ad revenue, baby. Yeah, if y'all have not subscribed to Jason at Movie Mass 4K, you got to subscribe to him. Even though he's wrong about Die Hard not being a Christmas movie, I love him. And I'm trying to track down one more VSU for Jason too. He's like me on the VSU, but he was missing some, and I was able to track down a big one for him that morning before he woke up when they brought back some stuff. So, you got a copyright ding from Jason? Yeah, that's Jason is Hong Kong Fooey, number one super guy. He's Hong Kong Fooey, quicker than the human eye. I probably just dated myself with that reference and that cartoon. Oh, I'm straight up getting that though. I'm straight up getting it. And then I can finally buy the movie. He's Hong Kong Fooey, number one super guy. You got me? My Hong Kong Fooey. So I probably will do it. Let's look back over here real quick. Like I do. So what is the obsession in Vinegar Syndrome with jizz? Does that look like they took the same, basically, and expanded it right here? There we go. What is with this artwork? Well, I like. Please, if Justin, like, I listen, get that guy off of this. I know that's him with that tattoo right there. I'm confused at what is the leaked stuff online was way better than this artwork. These slipcovers are atrocious. That artwork is terrible. Like, it is terrible. Like, what in the. Oh, that artwork is terrible. We've been discussing it. It's when you look at what's coming out month by month, I'm not overly excited. The leaked art is so much better. The leaked art was so much better. It is a 2-disc set. I don't have any of the other versions, so I'm assuming this stuff is new, but it doesn't say. There's a new interview with Lori Petty. I guess it's new. I guess all this stuff is new. There's an archival making of. This is my favorite thing today. I am not really big into the French Extremity horror films, and I am not a big J horror guy. I talk about that on the channel a lot. With horror, with me, it's about how it makes you feel, and there's something that I don't like about the feel of J horror. It's very desaturated, cold, gray, blue, like clinical electronic feel to it. I can't put my finger on that. It just does not resonate with me the same way films like Halloween, like with the cinematography. And I got a big cinematography film video coming today, later on the channel today. You guys, make sure to support that video and tomorrow's big AVA awards if you want me to do stuff like that, because they are extraordinarily labor intensive. I mean, extraordinarily labor intensive. So, yeah. I just don't like it. All feels very technological, like you're living. I don't dig it. There's something about it I just don't dig. It doesn't I never have. But I don't get, and I don't like extreme, like I don't like torture stuff. I don't like extreme horror. I don't like tons of assault stuff. I don't like I don't know. I like, I guess, more of what I call comfort horror. Like I like The Fog. I like basically anything back here. I like creature features. I like monster movies. You know, I don't know. It's horrible a lot, but look, like they have been going so much to this kind of crap right here lately. These kind, like what are we doing? What are we doing with this artwork? Yo, 77 Rockets, what's up, man? So I don't know. I am going to, when we get off here, I'm gonna do the math and look inward, and I mean I think I'm going to subscribe again. But I'm not excited about it now. I'm excited to bring it to you, share it to you with you on the channel, all that kind of stuff. But I'm not like super pumped. But I can say, out of like 43 movies last year, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, looks like somewhere between 8 and 10 are what I'm sending back, or what I'm going to sell. So if you think about it like that, let's say that I kept 30 movies and they were an average of $40. That's $1,200. So I still came out $300 to the positive on my subscription. And that's without factoring in shipping. So I don't know. I don't know anything about the comics, so it's basically subscribing to share it with y'all. Yeah, because I don't know if I would do it. Yeah, more 70s, 80s, and into the early 90s for me. It kind of goes off as you get more into the late 90s, but yeah, it's more of that other, like I'm just not into, I've never been into the torture stuff, not ever. Not ever at any point in my life have I been into that. Um, just not interested. I'm old school cinema. Like I don't want realism torture. Like I don't want stuff I can watch on the news. I want a classic ghost story, a monster movie, possession. Like that kind of stuff. That exploitation creature features, like that kind of stuff. All right, y'all. I need to get off here. I got to decide what I'm doing, and I have a big video to finish for today, and I have to continue working on my AVA Pop Culture Awards video tomorrow. Crystal getting in under the wire right before I get off here. Oh, Ghost Keeper I'm interested in. Man, I'm definitely, like, I'm interested in that for sure. But I'm definitely interested in that. Hey, Crystal. Good evening. It sounds so weird because it's 1:25 in the afternoon here. But I'm going to get off here. I got video to finish, and got a big dinner to eat later. My Bulldogs play tonight. Lots of stuff happening, and I'll make sure to let you know. But please check out that video. It'll probably be out around 3 or 4 o'clock today. And remember the big AVA Pop Culture Awards tomorrow, planned at 8 p.m. Eastern Time as a premiere where I can live chat along with you. And man, is that going to be a big video. But I hope you all enjoy it. And you know the drill. I hope to see you there. I hope you see the video today and tomorrow. And apparently Ghost Keeper's going fast. And I'll see y'all real soon. Bye-bye.